Okay, let me share my screen. But before, okay, let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, but
Okay.
you have a agenda.
Yeah, agenda, right? Very
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay, so oops, I didn't change the date. Sorry. Okay, March 16, 2023, Miami Vice Center weekly meeting. And my name is Christine Kim, sales master. And we are gonna do a company model. And then when we have a meeting, Atomy meeting, always starts with a company model and then finish with a company model. So are you guys ready?
Ready.
Yes.
All right, go.
Cherish your spirit.
Create the vision.
Create the
Create
vision.
the
Create the
vision.
vision.
Follow the faith.
Follow
Follow
the
the
faith.
faith.
Serving humanity.
Serving
Serving
humanity.
humanity.
Aja,
Ja,
aja,
ja,
ja.
All
ja.
right, great. I know you guys are very tired, including myself, but your passion, I hear it. All right. Okay, we're gonna watch 2023 Atomy company profile. This is a pretty new company just created. Okay.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, achieved 2.2 trillion Korean won in global sales in 2002 and surpassed 15 million global members. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices. Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. It has gotten international patents in 21 countries and is forging a unique new path for health functional food products. Absolute Skincare, which has become one of the best-selling cosmetics in the industry with sales of 100 billion Korean won every year since its launch. Absolute Cell Active Skincare received King Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office in 2021 for the first time in the cosmetics industry and was selected as world-class product for next generation selected by Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in 2022. The Fame, another luxury cosmetic product reborn with upgraded ingredients and technology, is also loved by consumers as it reflects Atomy's product philosophy. Atomy practices customer-centered management in all its business activities, and such efforts were recognized by the acquisition of Customer-Centered Management Certification for 2 consecutive years, which is a unique accomplishment in the industry. Starting with the U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy is a global company which opened 25 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, Europe, etc., with 15 million members worldwide. It opened branches in Brazil, Mongolia, and Uzbekistan in 2022. And starting with Germany in 2023, it is planning to open 20 branches within the next 5 years. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. The next generation of online and offline distribution broadcasters, which presents Atomy's vision to members around the world regardless of time and space. Entertainment and media, which converges business and culture. Atomy provides the vision of a global success system, which transcends time and space by providing a variety of services. For our partner companies to pay the utmost attention to quality, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of accompanied growth. Sharing is a mission that all companies must fulfill. Atomy's executives, employees, partnering companies, and members all practice sharing together to improve the lives of all members of society. Wherever sharing is needed around the world, global branches will be united to support happiness for all. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
All right. Did you find something new? Our company is growing fast, right? Globally, and also the narrator mentioned that this year the Bangladesh and Germany is gonna be open, right? So that's another like a huge thing for us, because once Germany is open, then we're pretty much like taking care of most of European countries. So that's another like a great news. Okay, so next one. Okay. Next one, the company principles. I found a very good video. It's just about 4 or 5 minutes video. So we're gonna watch this video.
Hello, Atomians! Today's business education topic is Atomy's company principles. We'll take a look at their vision, philosophy, foundation, and motto to better understand what kind of values Atomy is built upon. The Atomy Corporation is built on solid principles. Atomy's vision. Atomy believes that customer success can be achieved through Atomy, and Atomy strives to become the world's leading distribution hub, as well as a premier leading company. Customers are everyone who is involved with Atomy, including members, employees, and partners. Atomy aims to provide customer success and satisfaction to all. Atomy carries global products from manufacturers worldwide and delivers them to consumers throughout the world using the GSGS system, Global Sourcing, Global Sales. Atomy aspires to be a premier company by following its principles and promoting its culture. Atomy's philosophy. Atomy aims to be a small yet big company. This means Atomy runs like a small company by avoiding extravagant and unnecessary expenses. However, it has a big company philosophy toward employee happiness, customer success, and contribution to society. Therefore, Atomy is a small but big company with delicate management. Atomy's foundation. Atomy's foundation is based on three things: being, speed, and balance. Being. Atomy believes that a company should never fail. It should be cost efficient and without debt, so that it can survive and operate forever. Becoming an unmanned company is one of Atomy's goals to cut down expenses to the bare minimum. Speed. Atomy must be fast in adapting and quick in expanding, as is apparent in its approach to global expansion. Speed is also related to efficiency. Balance. Atomy believes in fairness and that the compensation structure should reduce the gap between top and bottom levels, instead of being skewed to one side. Atomy also aims to reduce the overall gap in society between the rich and the poor through the use of Atomy products. A balanced distribution will also preserve the permanence of a company.
Karen. That's a good double.
Finally, Atomy's company motto is as follows: cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, and serve in humility. Cherish the spirit. We must care for people as the ultimate goal. Atomy is a means for our spirit, but we cannot use people as a means to an end. This company exists for the people. Create the vision. We must have the ability to create something new and envision the unseen. Follow the faith. We must believe in our vision, stand firm, and follow through with conviction. Serve in humility. We must be humble in serving others, accept people's mistakes, and be willing to accept loss. Atomy has held true to these solid principles from the beginning, enabling it to manage and sustain its growth and success. Thank you for watching and learning about Atomy's company principles. Be informed to be successful.
All right. So what do you think about these company principles? Let's kind of quick share. Actually, she mentioned about the vision, philosophy, and foundation and company model. So let's kind of quick share whatever you guys kind of learn from those learn from that video. So let me just quick share my my thought. First, the Atomy, maybe what some of you guys know about the Atomy, but then what really like amazed me was like our company usually have like a vendors, right? When there's a company, they have like vendors to, be basically like a suppliers, right? To get the merchandise or products and stuff, right? But then our CEO Hangul Park said we don't have vendors. Vendor means like there's like how do I say, there's like the top, the company which is like a higher position, and then hiring the vendors like a kind of the vertical relationship, right? But then he said we don't have a vertical relationship. When when we find the company which is suppliers, okay, we call them partners, partnership, okay, which is like a parallel, like same relationship. How do I say, not same relationship, same position.
Horizontal.
Horizontal, I'm sorry, horizontal. So like okay, you help me, I help you, that kind of relationship. Okay, it's not that I hire you, so you better give me good merchandise or give me better better price or something. Okay, so of course, but then there is some deal between our partners companies and then Atomy, which is like our CEO Hangul Park said, okay, I promise you we're gonna sell a lot of your products, so you better give us a good deal. So that's why our price is really low. Okay, that's the he made a deal. But then there's another condition which is better for the manufacturer, because he said we pay every week. So whatever the debt, if you look at our like loss, profit and loss, whatever, then we only have a 1 week worth of debt. That's it. Isn't it great? There's a lot of companies, they have like a net 30 or net 60, and that when that kind of if they don't keep it up, then that actually cause that problem, and later on like file the bankruptcy and all that, right? And let's say for instance like Atomy bankrupt, then what other companies they're gonna be fine? No, they're gonna be bankrupt too, right? But then our CEO said, just give us high quality product at low price and we will pay you every week. Okay, so there was a deal. So that actually here like a the foundation, there's a three things: being, speed, balance, right? So it was like a being. So it's not only our company just to be being or survive. This is also something like our partner companies also survive. So we work together, okay, and then we grow together. So our company basically the survival time is, I think it's past already. Even though our company established 2009, which is pretty recent. Our company is not really old company, but then already the survival time is past, and then it's actually like a growing motion right now. So that's why also this year the model was quantum leap, right? So it's been growing, but then now pandemic is over, let's jump high. That's why it's a quantum leap. Okay, so so many things I really like, even vision, customer success, customer satisfaction. For that, the company is always like working hard for customers' success, and leading company. I think Atomy is gonna be really like first leading company very soon. Already kind of direct selling company. It's a 10th ranked 10th, but then soon it's gonna be in five. Okay, and our CEO Park always say our rival competitors are not same multi-level market companies. Our competitors are Walmart, Amazon, like those big, huge distributors company. Okay, because they're the one like provide like a low price and to customers. So we are gonna be just like that. But another great thing is, and Amazon or Walmart, they're the one is platform, but then Atomy, each one of you could be platform. That's a huge difference, right? So once you know these kind of things well, then you could say even your, how do I say, prospective consumer, you could say, hey, I'm giving you opportunity to, giving you opportunity, you could have your own platform business. Then they were like, what? Okay. But then tell them, think about it, Amazon. And you could be like Amazon. From you, people sign up under you, then they will have also like a platform, and then you're the one also like a providing the platform to other people. So you have to kind of think how to tell people about the Atomy business. Okay, Atomy business, a lot of people think that, oh, that's just like a network marketing company or just multi-level marketing, but it's not actually like as simple it is. If you think little wider, then Atomy is really like giving many people, so many people over the world, just great opportunity. Okay, so let's kind of quick share. Who you want to share? Valerie.
So what I found interesting was the philosophy, the small company, big company, how they like cut costs and everything at like a small company would and everything, and those principles, and then but they have the philosophy of a big company, and like people who work for them, very happy customers, happy employees. So that was interesting, and that is very evident in Atomy's principles for sure.
Great. Yeah, so do you know how do I say it? Okay, I think it's generally speaking, most of, let's say, especially like a cosmetic industry, they usually put only 10% of material. Did you guys know that? From, let's say, just 100% of the total, price of the product, and from there only 10% is material, and then about 30% is like advertisement, like a marketing, marketing price, marketing cost, and another 30%, about 20%, I think manufacturer, they get it. Okay, and then about another 30% is like a kind of wholesaler and retailer, from the manufacturer to between the manufacturer and the customer, between like all those another distributor companies, they get another 30%. So basically, customers, just, we are paying a lot of extra money when you purchase like a one cosmetic or skincare product from other brand. But CEO Hongil Park, he wants all the customers gets the low price. That's why he cut down like all those extra costs, like all those marketing costs or those things. Just forget about it. We are not gonna charge all this. Okay, we get it from manufacturer, and then of course companies, they put some kind of margin because company has to run it, right? And so but then he didn't put a lot of margin there. Okay, so we as a like a, customers, we could get those high quality products just without any like a marketing cost or those extra fees. We don't pay all that. Okay. It's, to me it seems like even though we have like a Atomy, we get the products through Atomy, but I feel like it feels like I just get it, get the products just directly from manufacturer, right? So we don't pay like any extra fees between that. How about Patty? Did you learn something? I know you tired.
I'm a little tired, yeah. But no, the company philosophy is so generous, you know. I
Mhm.
mean, they're always thinking about the little people, about the smaller guys. And that's great about the company.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. How about Julian? You wanna share anything? Did you learn something?
Yeah, like Betty said, the company is focused on the little guy, which is totally incredible,
Mhm.
because the whole thing about it, when you was breaking down 30% retailer, 30% manufacturer, 30% marketing, 10%, that's business, right? That's the cost of doing business, and to have a successful business, you got to have those costs.
Mm-hmm.
But he has structured the company in a way that he could still do it without those branches,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's really incredible, especially the way that he tried to live the model,
Right.
and actually cherishing the spirit, because ever since that guy, the crown master, came and he gave his speech on the model. It just never left my mind, because it's to the heart. It's for real. It's a really caring company, and it's showing its caring in action.
Right. Right. You guys got it. That's Atomy. That's Atomy. Don't you guys love it? I never seen, this kind of company before, and and even like I worked for a lot of many companies before doing Atomy, and how do I say, my former bosses, they love me, okay, because I work really good and work hard, and they love me, right? And they actually treat me really well, okay. But then also, like, how do I say, but then when it comes to when I ask them raise, they're like, later, you know I mean, just like, okay, you love me so much, and why you cannot give me, like, that little raise, you cannot give me, right? I don't know, of course this is kind of little off of it, but CEO Hangir Park, he's, how do I say, I could feel it. I could feel that he really cares all of us. It's a hard for someone actually, like a cares, like a people all over the world, isn't it? Even I have family that it's hard to kind of care all of them. But then he cares everybody. Doesn't matter where you are, and doesn't matter you make good money in Atomy or not. He really cares. Gloria, you
I,
want to say something?
I was gonna say that's an example of servant leadership.
Very good, very good. Yeah, he actually showing that really like a the servant, person. So we should just follow what he does, Okay.
That what Glory said is so important. The servant leadership, because you see when they talking about when they were talking about the principles in humility, one of the things that they said was accept loss. Nobody likes to accept loss, right?
Mm.
And the whole thing about it is when you're doing Atomy, you feel like it's a loss because why is it so hard to get anybody to come to a meeting or to try the stuff? It's almost like sharing God's love. It's free.
Exactly.
They think there's something behind it, so that servant leadership is something that you have to understand in order to begin to get it.
Right. Wow, you guys just get the point. So I'm so proud of you guys. So this is company principle, which is you should know what kind of company you're working for. And we actually so briefly, I just go over what we saw on the video, like a vision, customer success, leading company, and distribution hub. That's Atomy. That's our vision, our company vision. Okay. And philosophy, small company, yet it's a big company. Okay. Cutting out all that, unnecessary like fees and everything for us, right? And then big company. So like have you ever seen any pictures, the Atomy Park in Korea? I think I kind of post those pictures. Did you see like there's like a swimming pool, horse riding, basketball, and even the little ball pool, and people sitting on the toilet and then doing meetings, because that's CEO's idea that aren't you guys have kind of good idea comes out when you guys have a number two. Right? So he have like a toilet, seat, like 5 or 6 of them, and then people sitting there and then doing meetings. I think that's kind of awkward for me. But anyway, that's like
For everybody.
huh?
For everybody.
But I saw the picture that people just sitting there and that they actually having meetings there. And there's another great thing is like CEO Hangul Park said, you must, I'm talking about the employees working for the company, the company in office, you must have at least 2 hours break time. You must. What kind of company is that? And he said, okay, you have to use all this like things the company has, which is horse riding, swimming pool, exercise room, all that. You must use those things. Okay, and then what kind of company have horses for employees? Right? Amazing. And then and he said, okay, if you come to work, but then you don't want to work and then you play all day, that's fine, because he thinks that all the good ideas comes when you're relaxed, when you play. I think that's true, isn't it? If you get like so much pressure from like your boss that, hey, when you're gonna give us the new ideas, if you get the pressure, you cannot really have a good thinking. But then CEO Park said he understands so well, and he goes like, okay, if our company is gonna be leading company, then we have to have a good ideas, and then we have to really treat our employees really well. I think that's really amazing. That's why our company is also I think 3 years in a row the most like great place to work company got award in Korea. That's amazing thing. And then our company is only network company network marketing company received that award, like a great place to work. Okay, it's hard to get it. And also if you look at the ranks, like 10 companies, and most of because we got it in Korea, so most of them is like actually foreign companies, but then the foreign companies, but then working in Korea, but then like Armor, that's also like a company here, right? I don't know, it's a US company, I'm not sure, but then Armor, is it US company?
What?
Sorry?
um,
The
I'm sorry,
software,
I didn't hear what you were talking about. Like, what was the word you used?
the brand name Armor,
Oh no. Okay.
Under Armour. I'm sorry, Under Armour. Under Armour.
Okay.
Under Armour. Just like Under Armour Korea, like that. Like those are not like really from Korea, right? But then Atom is only from only company that from Korean company. So that's another great thing, So yeah, that's our company doing so great thing. Okay. And today, actually, before finishing up, I wanna just kind of quick go over. Actually, I do have a slide here. Okay, can you guys see this one slide?
Yes.
Okay. Each group or each center members, they have a different like a they have like a different like a characteristics, and I want to kind of quick go over our center or our group, including Orlando Global Center, and also North Carolina Center, North Carolina Global Center. And then also, from there, North Carolina Global Center, they also have like a lot of sister, groups, brother groups, like that. Okay. And I want to just kind of go over these things. Since you guys are a member of Miami Vice Center, okay. Actually, all of you guys are warm-hearted people. I thank for that. But me as like I don't have like a favoritism or something, but I love to work with people who has a warm-hearted. Aren't you guys want to work with like a warm-hearted people, right? And once you work with those people, then you feel easy and then you feel comfortable, right? But then if you work with someone like always kind of critical and always like something complain, to me it's for me, I don't know about you, but then for me hard to kind of handle. It's so hard for me to handle. Anyway, so I want you to kind of look at this like a 9 of the things, warm-hearted person, and also you like willing to help people, okay? And then be humble, just like our CEO Hangul Park. He's very humble, right? He's making a lot of money, but then he's very humble. That also he's keeps sharing and sharing and sharing. So I want you to be, I need you to be like a humble too, and then be initiative. Very important. Soon, I told you guys many times. Soon, when you go for like sales master, diamond master, our sponsor is gonna ask you guys, hey Glory, can you do product presentation? Then say yes. Hey Julian, can you do vision speech? Don't laugh. You gotta say yes. Okay. Just say yes. Okay. When you do that, your partners look up to you, and then wow, my sponsor, he's going, she's going to be, he's going to be, or she's going to be on the stage and then sharing the product presentation. Hey, I want to be like that. I want to be like that too. You know, that's very important. So, and just and when we are, you know, also, you know, get together, you know, offline meeting something, then I'm gonna ask you, hey, we're gonna do facial party. Then you guys just come and then help me. And before I ask you, just you guys kind of help me for like facials and, you know, setting up the, you know, the demo, product demo. Actually, Julian and I, we actually went out for cold marketing one time, twice, 3 times. And then Julian is a great assistant. Oh my God, he knows that what I'm gonna do next. So he pulled all the stuff out and then get ready, you know, set it, you know, to the next, you know, task and the next table. And we just like boom, boom, boom. This demonstration after this demonstration, boom, boom, boom. So this is something like a, you know, teamwork. Yeah. So you just kind of, you know, just kind of stand there and then, okay, see what Kristen's gonna do. No, just help me, even though before I saying anything, you guys come and then help me, like doing demonstration, and facials and stuff like that. So be initiative, very important. Okay. Then be trustworthy. Well, now I call you guys like a family. Before, you know, it's not just only business partners, but then you guys are my family. Okay. The family, you know, trust each other, correct? And then sometimes like a, you know, sometimes like a, it's not that like a, you guys want to lie or intention to lie, but then, you know, once, you know, someone find out you know, lie to someone, and from there, like a kind of trust is kind of losing trust. So we actually like trust each other. We need to build up our trust. So just be trustworthy. That's why I be trustworthy and look presentable. Okay, now if you guys have uniform, great. You know, when you go cold marketing or when you do demonstration, please wear uniform or something clean. You know, one thing I cannot really stand that when you see your customers or prospective customers, it's kind of with, you know, you wearing like flip flops and like shorts and you know, and without, especially for ladies, like without makeup or hair just not really neat. I cannot stand that. I cannot stand that. You're representing Atomy, and a lot of people don't know about Atomy. But then if you you know, show yourself not presentable and people see Atomy for the first time, first impression will be what? It's not gonna be good, right? We have to give them good first impression. So look presentable. You have to be really presentable, and don't be selfish. Okay. This thing happens like especially when you have like a build up lines. You will face this kind of, you know, situation, because I know this person, but then other person put this person to their right side, not the power line. You know, you will see a lot of kind of, you know, cases. Okay, so don't be selfish. You know, if to me, if I know someone, let's say there's a person named A, I know this person A, and my sponsor knows this person A, then the person A should be the power line. You understand? You know, the A doesn't go with somebody's like either sponsor's right side or my right side. No, I'm gonna put that person A, put the you know, power line, which is or connect to sponsor and me and everybody, because we sponsor and I, we both know that A. Understand what I'm talking about? But then sometimes like, oh, my right side is so weak. I need to put this person, and then put right side. I think that's not fair. So if there's a person that this your sponsor knows, and then then that person's supposed to go power line. Understand what I'm talking about? So you will face this this kind of situation a lot when you build up lines, especially if your family members are there. Then the one person to sign a one person, sometimes you kind of argue, and then I'm gonna put this person my weak line, which is like my weak line right side, something like that. But don't be selfish, don't be selfish, and just you need to talk to your partners and sponsors, and then you guys all agreed on which line you're gonna put. Then that's awesome, but then putting people which line, just don't fight over it, and then don't be selfish about that. But if you don't understand what I'm talking about, then I will draw a line and then explain later on. But yeah, and no argument between the team members. Okay, basically, once there's argument, the grudge is going, long time. So if you need to have like argument, to argue, and then just you have to kind of understand each other, what's the problem where the problem came from, started, and then you guys figured it out, and then just reconcile. Okay, so please don't have argument, okay, between the team members. That will ruin the whole group relationship. Okay, be positive. Very important. We have to be positive. How positive? Let's say someone said, oh, you know what, the Atomy product, let's say Hemohim, tastes so bad, I don't like the taste. But then what are you gonna say? You're gonna say, oh yeah, that's really bad, tastes so bad, I cannot really take it too. You're gonna say that? No, you have to be positive. You know what, it has some honey, so at the end you will taste some sweet. Positive. You have to try to bring like some positive points. Okay, so but then also like, okay, taste may be awful, but then it's really good for you, good for health, so you have to find some positive points. Okay, and be thankful. I think be thankful, that's the first thing probably, but I put the end. But whatever the circumstances, just be thankful, and if you get reject by your friends or family, be thankful. Okay, and then you just kind of don't know how to do business. Okay, but then you have a attitude that, oh, I don't know, but I'm gonna learn, and then I have sponsor to help me and partners to help me. That kind of positive mind, and then be thankful for you have sponsors and partners could help you. So be thankful, very important. Okay, so actually almost time's up. So I kind of want to share what I just kind of share right now. What do you think about this thing? So that's 100% my idea, my just opinion. Okay, so maybe some of you guys maybe that I don't really agree on or something. Okay, but that's kind of really those characteristics gonna help our team stronger, and then we understand each other, right? And that way, actually, like you could call us family, right? So me, like yeah, I mean, ever since Atomy is my priority, and all of you are my family. I never thought that like you guys are just only partners, or just, but then you guys are friends and family, and because we're gonna spend a lot of times together. Regardless you guys don't like it or not, we have to spend a lot of times together, all the way to Imperial Master. So that's why I call you guys family, and also um thank you, family and friends. So you wanna share anything?
Yeah, Christine, one thing, all those principles that you went through just now,
Mhm.
they all describe what humbleness really is. If you go through it, all of them describe humbleness. So, as Christians, that's the goal, to try to be humble, and these principles are just traits of that.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sometimes like being humble is hard. Especially like I think as your mastership going up, I'm sure that it's gonna be hard, so we have to work on that, being humble, and then you have to be really taking care of your partners, and people around you, so okay. So how about Patty, you wanna share anything?
Well, I think that gratefulness is really important. It's number one.
Hmm.
You being grateful for, I mean, we have a great company to work with, great people to work with. And the products are fantastic.
Mhm.
It's something to be shared.
Mhm. Very good, very good. So I still in training about this. Every day try to find 5 things thankful for. you know of course, every day my first thing is like I'm waking up in healthy condition. I thank God for it. Okay. And then second thing is recently the second thing is like knowing Atomy, because of I know Atomy, and I know you guys, and I know you I know our great sponsors, generous sponsors. So that's the second thing. Always I thank every day morning, thank God for my health, and then Atomy. Okay. So also you guys try to kind of find at least like 5 things every day, what you're thankful for. So have training have training
Mhm.
and then once you are thankful for many things, actually like a less complain, and the less how do I call it, yeah, I mean, that moment you thankful for something, when you find it, leads your day like all the way to the end, to the evening. It feels great. It feels great.
I
Sorry,
was
you
gonna
wanna say
say,
something? Huh? You agree?
yeah, I was gonna say that leads to being positive too, which is number 8.
Mhm.
If
Great.
you're thankful, instead of, that means you're looking at the positives, and not the negatives. So.
Right, right. Thank you guys. You guys are sharing so well. I mean, I always like kind of think that like if you don't share, then it's gonna be really like my whole show, my own, me myself alone, show. But then Thank you so much, sharing your thoughts and always just kind of come at this time. I know you guys are tired, I know, but you guys always support, each other. Thank you so much. And then actually, the time is 9 o'clock, so I'm gonna take this to next week. I wanna kind of share about like what do you think about the Atomy business to you? What is Atomy? Sometimes I Atomy, but then I really want to hear from you, your word, what is Atomy to you? Okay, and also it's kind of different thing. What is Atomy to you, right? And then second thing is like what is Atomy business to you? Business to you, okay? So kind of think about it. So before just we wrap it up, I just kind of quickly just kind of share like I found like 5 things about the Atomy business. What is the Atomy business to me? Okay, teamwork business, right? Always, absolutely, it's a teamwork business. Education business, it's education business, and promotion business. Okay, there's a 2 meaningful promotion. One is like you promote products and companies, but then also you get promoted, like achieving your mastership. That's a promotion, means. And duplication business, and then strategy business. My how do I say? My definition of Atomy business is like 5 things. I kind of write it down. I wrote it down here. So I'm gonna just go more detail. Why I put these 5 things. If your opinion is the same, that's fine. But then maybe you could share your why you think about that. Why you think about just your own definition. You could share it. Okay. So I know Glory's not gonna make it tomorrow, next week, but anyway, we're gonna share about these kind of things. Atomy business. What do you think about Atomy business to you? Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. We are gonna finish up with the company motto. Well, anyway, you see, right there. Okay, company motto. Can you unmute microphone? All right. Company motto. Ready?
Yes.
Go. There is a
There
spirit.
is the spirit.
Create
the
Create the
vision.
vision.
Follow the
faith.
Through
faith.
faith.
Serving
Serving
unity.
unity.
Aja.
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 Great.